Do I look okay?
You look great.
Hi, I'm Jim.
I'm Rinda.
We are Hardiness Approach.
We have not been here in a while, and we just thought we'd give a report.
We haven't been bad. We've been busy, and we kind of wanted to get a little closer to the end of this cancer stuff before we did a final. This is our cancer final report.
So watch this. There you go.
Last day. I'm done. None left. I'm cured. I'm excited. I'm glad. I'm thankful. As of now, it's been 2.5 months since we had, well, I guess it's a we too.
Did it together.
had my final radiation treatment, and we've been home. We've been involved in things, living our normal life, pretty much.
We're actually in the middle of Colorado, in beautiful Colorado. Going home, we've been on a visit.
Yep, to one of our sons.
And so, you know, we always like to take scenic routes.
Well, we're taking the longer road home. It's not that much, a couple hours longer, but it's more scenic, and this is one of the stops that we're making along the way. For those of you who are familiar with Colorado, we've just come down the west side of Monarch Pass, and that's on Highway 50, the famous Highway 50. And it's not quite winter. It's gorgeous out today. We're loving it.
So let's talk about you.
Okay. I am thrilled with how well I'm doing. I'm still feeling effects from the hormone therapy, the androgen deprivation therapy, the Eligard that they injected. It still hasn't totally worn off. The effects are still there. I'm still taking medication to help me compensate for some of what's going on.
In fact, it's not supposed to really wear off until April. I mean, it can last a full year.
And as a reminder, one of the effects of it is that it depletes my muscles extremely, and it's continuing to do that. So working out, doing things strenuous, it's an uphill battle, and I've lost a lot by not being able to do as much as I should, and every time I do something, I feel it, and getting it built back up is taking me, it's like 1 step forward, 2 steps back. That's the way that it's feeling, and like I say, I'm thrilled that I have more energy, I'm able to do more, but I still have the limitations, and it is frustrating.
Now, that said, he still works like a horse. I mean, he works a lot, but he has to rest a lot.
Yeah, I find a lot more rest periods. I know where my stopping point is, and you know, it's not the same tired that I used to feel. It's down deep inside kind of tired that I don't know how to explain it other than my body is saying, you know, you keep going, I'm going to fall down. That's the way it starts feeling. So
what we started this particular video series for is so that if somebody had prostate cancer, they could see what the pathway is. He did not have surgery. He did not have his prostate removed. So if you are having your prostate removed, it's a different path that you would be on.
And people with prostate cancer getting similar treatments to mine, theirs are still different. And they set up the treatment therapies based on your particular situation. They're similar, but they're unique.
So he still has, he's still on 2 medications that he takes every day. And one is tamsulosin or Flomax, and one is oxybutynin. And both of them have to do with helping the bladder not spasm and not have to have urgency and not be uncontrolled. We thought maybe.
Things were going well. They were back feeling more like normal, so we could cut down.
So we tried to cut down, and it didn't work.
Yeah,
Within 2 days, we were put back on it.
Yeah, we knew that it's not there yet. And so when they've said 9 months or more, everything they've said has been understatements. They didn't want to scare me too bad. And it takes a while for it to wear off, to wear down, and I still have to have that help.
I keep reminding him he's a little over 2 months out. We've had people who have said it's taken 2 years for them, so has to be patient. He doesn't like the side effects from the medication. They make him dizzy sometimes in the heat. So we're going into winter, so it should be
Yeah, it's
better.
going to help.
In the heat, with the medication, oxybutynin, makes him dizzy, doesn't work together at all.
Yeah.
So, anyway.
So we're still on the path, but we're on the right side of it. Now it's just a matter of patience, wading through these challenges that are there. In a few months, February, I will have a blood test to check my PSA level, and if that is down low like it should be, then another 6 months I'll do another PSA test. And worst case, we're going to see it rise some and monitor it until it gets too high again. And if it never does, great. The other thing is with the melanoma, and that's where the big concern is. The doctor I was working with extremely concerned about the possibilities, and has cautioned us to make certain that wherever we might be is to go to a research facility kind of hospital situation, to where the dermatologist is going to be an oncologist and very much inclined to being as concerned as she is, so that they're very critical of what's there, and anything they see they deal with right away and don't think they can wait a while, which is good, and because it's the one, if it gets away from us, it's fast and deadly, and so it's got to be watched.
So we're watching.
We're watching.
Well, if you have been following us, you know that a year ago we were trying to serve a mission for our church. And by doing the medical for that is the way we found his cancer. So it was a tremendous blessing for us.
Slowed us down, but it was like a bump in the road, a hard bump in the road.
Hard bump. We had an amazing doctor for him. And the doctor said there was no reason why he couldn't go out again as long as he had these blood tests every 6 months. So therefore we came straight home.
And the melanoma doctor said, stay in the States, be close enough to a facility that can do the right kind of look and taking care of you properly, and you'll be okay. So that's what we did. As soon as we got back home, we started the process again.
Yes. So we received our mission call, and we are going to New Hampshire.
Actually, we're going to Maine.
I was gonna tell that part.
I know. I couldn't hold it in.
You just stole my thunder.
You just made loud noises.
Oh, sorry.
You made thunder.
I made thunder.
But it's the New Hampshire, Manchester mission that we're going to, and we've been assigned to work in Portland, Maine.
Yes. Yes.
She's only a little bit excited.
We leave the day after Thanksgiving to go into Salt Lake for a week's worth of training there. We're doing some training on Zoom right now, and then we will be going there. And we're just so excited because we get to have the opportunity there to work with some of the immigrants from Africa, because Portland is a place that has opened their arms and welcomed them. And so we get to work with some of them, and we'll be working with Catholic Charities to help them. And we're so excited about that.
Not to mention that we're on the coast, and so if we are inclined to have a little bit of fresh seafood, that might happen too.
I see lobster in our future. Our little place that we're going to be staying is only 1 mile from the coast. So anyway, that is a catch up for you from us. And we have changed my Facebook to just be both of us so that we have one Facebook.
So we'll be doing updates on, as things move forward for us, we'll be on the Facebook page as well as you may see some videos. We're going to be pretty busy, so making videos may be a challenge.
And we'll be gone for 2 years, 23 months.
23 months.
So anyway, 2 years from now.
2 years from now.
We we thank you for coming with us the last 6, 7, 8 months, however long this has been. It has been a blessing in our life. It has taught us humility. It has taught us self-awareness.
And it is still teaching me patience.
Dependence upon the Lord.
Yeah.
And we just feel very blessed by everything that's happened.
And some real empathy for others who are experiencing cancer.
Much worse than us.
Yeah, yeah.
So anyway, thank you so much. Bye-bye.
Bye. Still